Hi guys, I am settling in. Uh, I had said this is baptism by fire because today is my first day and I'm trying to figure out everything. So I came to school today to look for my student ID. The process was very fast. I actually have it here with me. Here it is. So at least I've managed to do that, get my student ID. I met a friend randomly because I was coming here and I didn't know the direction quite well, and I met someone who took me around to the student ID. Yeah, so that was perfect. I also tried to find the ICT office so that I can access Wi-Fi, but the office was closed, so maybe I'll come back. I also managed to get an adapter here in school because for some reason the sockets here are just weird. So I had to buy this small thing here just to put on the wall so that I can use my devices, at least charge them. Now the next thing I need to do is get a SIM card and also open a bank account. I don't know how I will get to town without an Uber because now I don't have internet. So let me just find a way of getting to town, and then we'll see how the day goes by. My class is later in the evening, so hopefully by then I'll have finished everything. Hello, I had abandoned your update. Today is Wednesday. Today is my Monday. Today is technically my third day in South Africa. I'm settling in finally. Let me tell you guys, opening a bank account turned out to be the most challenging thing I have done so far this week. Oh my goodness. So I went to one bank, and other scholars had said that all they needed was their proof of residence and passport. Proof of residence, passport, and a local SIM card. So now I had all these things. Then when I got to the bank, I was told that I need a letter from the school saying that I am registered. And then I said, I have my proof of residence. And I said, no, we can't use that. Yet I had spent like 4 hours at the bank. Oh my gosh, guys, I almost cried. Because I had just like 20 minutes to get to class. It was not fun. Then I just rushed. I got some lunch. I just rushed to a stairs nearby, got some lunch, and then ran to the class. Then the next day now I woke up and decided to go to another bank, like another brand. So then I got to town. When I got to the bank, I gave my proof of residence, my passport, and my SIM card. And then I was told that my proof of residence doesn't show my passport number. So I just wanted to mention that when you're signing your lease, make sure you write your name and your passport number, just in case somebody's like, okay, but he doesn't have your passport number, just small things like that. Because when I applied for my visa, it was never an issue that I had not written my passport number in the lease. So then I was like, okay, so what do I do? Then I told them I'm a student. I'm like, okay, give us your registration letter. So then I looked for the registration letter, then I gave it to them. And then suddenly I had to go to another agent at the bank. And then the agent was like, no, I need your proof of residence, not your registration letter. Oh my God, guys, it just kept going round and round in circles. Eventually, we used my proof of residence and my passport and my local SIM card, and I got a bank account. But by the time I was getting that bank account, I think we had spent like 2-3 hours at the bank because I had gone with a friend. Oh my goodness, guys. By the time I was done, I was just so hungry, and now that's when I went to get a few groceries and made myself a decent meal to eat for the first time, because I have been eating, but I've not been eating like the food I would eat at home. Like I've just been feeding on porridge, steers, like just things I would not be feeding on at home. So at least I got to eat some rice, some chicken, some fruits. Yeah, so that was great. So today is Wednesday. I've woken up a bit later in the day because it's around 9:30, just because I was just so tired. I was just so fatigued. But at least now I'm done with that bit of settling in. So I'm going to have some breakfast, and then the day will keep moving. Hey, it's much later in the day. It's around 5 p.m. I decided to come out of the house just a bit to kind of get some fresh air and also just read a book. This is what I'm reading. William Shakespeare, Much Ado About Nothing. I feel like I'm in a generation where we kind of missed out on a phase, or I don't know whether it's just me, but I didn't get to read William Shakespeare in school. So every time lawyers quote William Shakespeare, I'm usually like, what are they talking about? I know they're quoting William Shakespeare, but which book is that? What line is that? So I'm here with the kind of the fear of missing out. So I bought a couple of William Shakespeare's books from Prestige Book Center in Nairobi. And let me tell you guys, getting William Shakespeare's work in Nairobi is a task in itself. I remember I went to the Macmillan Library and I couldn't find the books. And then I also went to a couple of textbook centers. Well, not textbook center they run, but textbook center was one of them. And then I went to a couple of other bookshops and I couldn't get William Shakespeare, but I was told to go and check at Prestige and they had all the versions. Much Ado About Nothing. I haven't gone far. I'm still in the introduction part, but so I don't even know what the book is about. But it's saying Beatrice and Benedict both claim they are determined never to marry, but when their friends trick them into believing that each harbors secret feelings for the other, the pair begin to question whether their witty banter and verbal sparring conceal something deeper. Schemes abound, dangerous misunderstandings proliferate, and matches are eventually made in this dazzling dark-age comedy of mature love and second chances. Let's see what's going on. It's Friday, yay! I'm almost making it to the end of the week, and I have a class in about 10 minutes. It's around 9:50 here, so my class is going to be at 10 and it's online. So we are set up. This is the notebook I'll be using for the semester. An interesting story about this notebook is that I got it in 2017, I think, from UNICEF, and I just never used it. So I decided, instead of buying new books, let me just carry this notebook, and then I think it might even be enough for the entire academic year, who knows. And then these are my pens. When I had my class on Monday, I didn't have a pen, so I borrowed someone who was sitting next to me, and he gave me this kind of a pen. And I really liked the way it was, I just thought it was a nice pen. So when I saw it at the shop, I decided to get it. Yeah, so we are ready for the class. I had mentioned in my previous video that I am a Mandela Rhodes Scholar. So it's basically a scholarship and a leadership program, and more videos will be coming up to explain like how to apply, the entire process. But part of my settling in for the scholarship as well is to like do some leadership tasks. So that's what I want to do right now. And then once I'm done, I'm going to go jogging because I feel like I've been so cooked up in the house for a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm just going to go jogging and at least like stretch my legs. So I'm out here running. It's so windy. This place over here is called Rondebosch Common. Is it Rondebosch or Rondebosch, or I'm still figuring out how to say that word. So up there in the hills, up there, that's the University of Cape Town, and then that's the Table Mountain, which is a must-see if you ever come to Cape Town. Anyway, so this is just the running path. Basically, people come here to jog or walk their dogs. Basically, get a mental health break. Oh, I've been trying to go around this thing, but I am so tired. But I have to keep going. My watch is still measuring my speed. Yeah. So we have to keep moving. It does feel good to kind of stretch myself. Whew. Hey people, so today is Saturday. It's a general cleaning day. I just wanted to show you something I have discovered. I know it may seem obvious to some people, but this is quite interesting. So you see this mop? This is what I'm using to clean the floor. So different from what I used to. So it has two sides, that side and this side, like that. So if you want to clean the floor, you put your soap and water here, and then you turn it like this, and then you press. See that water? Like that, and then you mop. That's cool, right? And so easy to use. I don't think you really need a clean house to use this kind of a mop. Anyway, just wanted to show you that as I clean. came out shopping and touring the city with Mandela Road scholars over here. Say your name.
23. I'm Liz.
Liz and John. These are Kenyans. Mandela Road scholars. We're here at the waterfront in Cape Town. It's so beautiful and the sun is so bright.
And the mountain is right behind us.
Look at the background.
It's so beautiful. It's really gorgeous. So we're gonna go get food.
Yes, thanks for following. We're trying to find a place to eat. But just look at the Table Mountain up there. It's so beautiful with the clouds in the background. And Victoria and Alfred Hotel. Must be a very nice hotel, I believe. Look at my background. We still can't find that restaurant. I don't know why. Meanwhile, just keep seeing the view. That is the ocean right there. There's a whole shipyard dock. Can you see that? Nice. Just imagine the restaurant has been closed. Apparently they have.
I also want. I want like proper food, guys.
Yeah, we're saying we don't want junk food. Apparently they're renovating the place. That's why it's closed. Look at those statues. On the far right there is Nelson Mandela. I'm so sorry about the light. Then this is Fred de Klerk. And then Desmond Tutu, and then that's Albert Luthu. These are basically the South African heroes. We're in a Tanzanian restaurant. We discovered one here in what street is this? Which street is this? Aki Tanzanians don't laugh at us. Tuko Long Street in Easy Long Street. I think this is hii ni Strand Street in Cape Town, South Africa. Tumepata a Tanzanian restaurant. Nimeandika pale Tanzanian cuisine. Tumepata mahamri.
Kaimati biryani.
Uko sure? Tumepata chai ya ukweli. Chai ya kipekee, tangawizi tea. Our meal is here. This is pap. He's saying ini pap ya ukweli. It's real pap.
I'm eating chapati.
AKA ugali. Let me taste this fish because I was expecting it to be a bit more dry. Let me see. Hopefully it's good. Hiya, we're going home. Happy Sunday. Today officially marks my 1 week in Cape Town. I made it to the end of the week. So I woke up a bit early in the morning and I went to church. I found a church, thank goodness. But guys, culture shock. So if you go to a Catholic church, basically, you know, mass is always the same, prayers are the same, everything is just the same. The only difference was that there was no choir. And I'm so used to having a choir leading the service, like a lively choir with liturgical dancers and drums and that whole scenario. But we didn't have that here. So I was like, what's happening? Why are we using hymn books? And I was just updating you on that. Culture shock, culture shock, culture shock. But the service was beautiful. I just need to do one errand and I'll be done for the day. I need a proper handbag or backpack for carrying my notebook to school. I haven't had a handbag for like 2 years. So when the pandemic struck and we stopped going outside, having physical meetings and everything, all the handbags I had kind of lost use, and I also got tired of them. You know, the trends just come and go. So I got tired of all the handbags and bags that I had. So I donated all of them. So I haven't had a handbag for years, like 3 years now. So I need to find one for just carrying my notebook, my phone, basic items, ID, keys. That's all I need. Nothing too complicated, but something functional and high quality. So once I find that, I'll be done for the day, and maybe I can work on other things. Hi, it's Monday again. I told you guys I was going to get a bag. So I ended up getting a bag at Mr. Price. Although I didn't want to get a bag at Mr. Price. But Mr. Price was the only affordable option I could locate. Honestly, guys, for a student budget, Mr. Price was really the only affordable thing I could find. So I just ended up getting this backpack. I guess because it can fit a lot of things and it's also not too big. So that's a backpack I got. It's 189 rands. Yes, so let's pack. Also, guys, I have given up on ladies' wallets. Is it just me, or are ladies' wallets just too bulky? This is the places I look for them. So I just decided to get a man's wallet because it's just so much smaller. I'm so tired of when I just need to rush from point A to point B and I have this big wallet, or is it a purse, and I'm just like, oh my god, this thing is too heavy, I can't even put it in my pocket. So I got this just because it's light and it's foldable, guys. Have you seen the way men walk? They just walk with nothing and they still make it to wherever it is they were going to. Anyway, guys, so me I've just decided to live a minimalist lifestyle. So I got this car wallet, but I like it because it's pure leather. And we are good to go. Not much, just a notebook and a wallet, and we are done. I wanted to end the vlog here just by showing you my school. Let me turn around the camera. That is the UCT Law School. That building there. Then this is just the front of the building. I'm yet to discover what this art is about. Yeah, but soon I will. Yes. What do you think? Is it not beautiful? Thank you so much for being a part of Cynthia and Tane. Thank you for following my journey as I settle down in this new country. Please do make sure to tell a friend, and I'll definitely see you in the next episode. Bye.